Hi, my name's Erin, also known as Mrs. Space Cadet. Welcome back to my brain, where I make videos about my life to make you feel better about yours. Did that just turn off when I pointed to? Oh, that's gonna be distracting, so one moment. Let's do a 29-week pregnancy update. Oh, my head is pounding. Oh, yes. That is not pregnancy related. It's, I think, a tension headache. Let's just get right into that, I guess. I need a pillow. I think I have a tension headache because I spent the day yesterday with Dan, my lovely supportive husband, organizing and cleaning. Which, as you know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, that is not something that I do unless absolutely necessary. Like if the Queen of England were coming to my home, I might think about it then. So you might be wondering, why? Who's coming over that I did that? Who's coming over that I had the motivation to clean and organize for? The answer is nobody. But I'm in a due date club. All these other women also due in March of 2019. And lots of people were posting on there that they watched Marie Kondo's, I don't even know if I pronounced that right, her Netflix show for the KonMari method of organizing. My feet are already asleep. What they said about it was they watched one episode and they were nesting, cleaning till 1 in the morning. I am not a nester. This is my third pregnancy. I never get that nesting instinct, which is, I guess, when you're pregnant, supposedly you go into nesting mode and you want to get the house ready for the baby. You clean and organize. Yeah, I never got that. So I thought, you know what? Why don't I watch this show? Maybe that'll motivate me to get going. You know, it gets people going.
Gets the people going.
Yeah, I watched 3 episodes and then I went to bed. It did not work. Dan, however, was watching it here and there. He was reading a book, but he was catching parts of it. And what we both took away was we try all the time to organize like a closet, for example. We have this one closet that we take everything out, we put everything back in an organized way, but the following week it's not organized anymore. Same with our kitchen cabinets. Do you guys have that problem? Stuff just gets shoved in your cabinets and you don't even know what's in there anymore. So the big thing we took away from this method of organizing is everything should have a place, like a little bin or anything. You could use shoe boxes, which I did use for some in our closet. I'm not fancy, obviously. What I'm saying is I have a tension headache from organizing and cleaning all day yesterday. I know you're dying to see our organization that we got done. Well, don't want to get demonetized. But look how nice that looks. This is a kid cabinet. This makes it really easy to pack Lily's lunch. Got this for Dan. For any pregnant people out there watching, or anyone that has been pregnant before, did you guys have a nesting phase? Did you nest at all? Send me some of your nesting vibes, because I need it. Just one day of it completely wiped me out, and I will admit that it is nice having things a little more organized. We still have a long way to go, but I didn't wake up today like, yeah, let's keep cleaning and organizing. No. You know what I want to do? Let's take a nap.
Okay, take a nap right there then.
Something that I have been stressed out about this whole pregnancy was the size of this baby. If you're new here, my 2-year-old was over 10 pounds, no one knows why, had shoulder dystocia at birth, had to stay in the NICU. So for this pregnancy, they scheduled growth scans to monitor how big the baby is. And I was so positive that this baby was big, just like him, and that I would have to have a C-section, which is one of my biggest fears in life, is major surgery. That and snakes. So, well, I had my first growth scan on Tuesday, and I was so shocked to hear that this baby is normal size, like right at 50 percentile, which is completely average. Even Lily, she was 8.5 pounds at least. I think that's kind of on the large-ish side. I'm assuming 7 pounds is average. I don't really know. So I thought for sure she'd be at least that big. So I was so relieved at that appointment. I was completely shocked. But then I got in my car and I had this realization that I never had a growth scan with Barrett. So at 28-ish weeks, which I was when I got that scan, he could have also been 50%. And then toward the end of the pregnancy just like blew up to over 10 pounds. So now my anxiety about that hasn't been completely cleared, but it did help it a little bit. I have another one in February, so they can watch the interval growth. Wish me luck. I have this dream of just going into labor, not needing to be induced, having the baby, and no NICU stay, no complications, just having the baby in our hospital room and going home like a normal family. If you don't know what happened with Lily and Barrett's births, I have a video called, I think, Emotional Birth Stories, where I compare epidural versus no epidural. I'll link it if I remember. Which, baby brain is a real thing, so I'm not remembering much these days. I agreed to pick up more hours at work. I don't know if that was a good decision. Money-wise it is. Mental-wise, that is to be determined. Back to the pregnancy stuff. So I was talking about that because I will not have maternity leave, and I didn't have maternity leave ever because I was a consultant. I am a consultant for the company that I work for. So with that, you get no benefits and no vacation and no maternity leave. So that explains why I'm gonna pick up more hours and hopefully save a bit before the baby's here, so that way it won't be such a huge hit when I take a week off. I think I took a week off before and then I just went right back to work. Because I work from home, it's not like I had to put my 1-week-old in daycare. I just would set up a pillow and nurse the baby, and while I had my laptop here working. So I actually don't know what it's like to get 6 weeks or 12 weeks paid off. It's been years since I had a paid vacation, now that I think of it. When we take vacation, I just don't get paid. So I end up working on my vacations if I can, and if not, I just, like I said, I don't get paid. Dan, also, if he takes FMLA, which is Family Medical Leave Act, I think, he doesn't, that's pretty much, you just have days off but you don't get paid. So either way, and I would like him to take at least a week off, because you don't know, the baby could even be in the NICU like our other two for at least a week, and that's a lot on one person. I mean, people do it, but it's a lot. I just noticed there's crayon on the wall. Someone colored with crayon on the wall. What else was I going to talk about? I already mentioned in my last pregnancy update that I don't have gestational diabetes. I don't know if you caught that because that pregnancy update was so Jake Paul energy that I don't even know if I got across what I was trying to say. I was very out of breath. I am at the stage now where going in public, or even people I know but don't know that well, for example, when I drop Lily off at school, the other moms and dads, they know I'm pregnant, but they might not know when I'm due. And I've noticed that when people look at me, they assume I'm due in a couple weeks or, this month sometime. And when they ask and I tell them end of March, the shock on their face, and then they take a second look at my belly and look at me like, oh my God. And then I look at them back and I say, I know, you don't need to remind me. I have a long way to go and I'm huge. I get it. In terms of weight gain, I'm up about 20 pounds so far, which is more than I wanted to gain because I wasn't overweight when I started, but I was over the weight that I wanted to be. So I was hoping to gain 20 pounds total. I still have 10 weeks to go. So I pretty much cut out any junk. Maybe once a week I'll let myself have a treat, but it's mainly eggs for breakfast, maybe toast, chicken sausage, a salad with maybe chicken for lunch, a smoothie, green smoothie for a snack, and then another salad or maybe like soup and salad for dinner. Maybe I can maintain the weight. If not, I'm not going to get upset about it, obviously. But I am not one of those people that drops weight immediately after giving birth from breastfeeding. In fact, breastfeeding makes my body hold on to every single pound with all its might, and I have no idea why. So that's fun. The next video I'm gonna film this week is the baby name video. I wish it was a baby name reveal video where I tell you our baby's name, but we don't have one. I'm gonna go through a huge list of baby names. They're pretty unique, but I think they're pretty classy. They're not anything, it's not like Hitler. It's not anything too out there like A, B, C, D, E. The only problem is Dan shoots pretty much all of them down. So I will go through the baby names that I like and what Dan thinks of them. If you're pregnant and you're watching this video, please let me know in the comments how far along are you, and is this your first baby, second baby, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th baby? If you're not pregnant and you're just my YouTube pal, let me know how your week's going. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time.